Hey, good morning, everybody. David Cross here again with you. I wanted to put another short video out as an update to my VB.net bind DNS statistics video I had previously made and show you some of the updates that I'd taken care of and to see if there are any other interest in here, because I think now that I've gotten to this point that I'm ready to start building on the feature sets, such as the watch list and alerting and having some more capabilities, and possibly tying this now back into some server functionality, web server functionality, where I can work through APIs, maybe offload this data and make more of a client server type application moving forward. So there's a few things I want to take some interesting looks into and research, but from an application perspective, I've added a few features that I think are going to be beneficial to most who are looking at this from DNS statistics and trying to really understand what the values are. Now, there are so many different counters here, and even I, having worked in this arena for 20 years now, there's so many different statistics that you have to really understand what they look like together in the context of your DNS server and how it's used to really understand how to troubleshoot the server. And so I'm investigating now myself, and I've asked a couple colleagues as well, that if there's anything we can do to identify DNS stats that we might generate reports from this through the processing, I think we're going to pursue that further. And that'll be one of the bigger steps I'll take in the next maybe phase of this project. So really, just kind of quickly, first I took care of all the double buffering, so there's no more flickering, in which all the counters now seem to be updating smoothly, and things look much better there. And I also converted my text box to a list view for the server counts, as I do intend to start putting some thresholding, monitoring values, and things that we can do something more intelligent with this number. The bigger changes I had, one is setting up persistency through the watch list. And as I realized I was adding these, you're going to get to a certain point, you have a bunch of counters that you want to keep. And every time, if you have to add these watch lists, that's not going to be very beneficial. And you're probably not going to use the tool to do that. So I'll probably end up adding a few things like setting up profiles and the common types of parameters and the common types of counters you want to monitor, and then perhaps build watch lists from it with a profile that would then be selectable and or multiple watch lists. So I think I'm going to pursue that further as we build this application and see if it makes sense as we move forward. The zone options I've added is, I think, very beneficial. And because we got down into the individual forward and reverse zones of V4, V6, and there are some counters down in this area that I think are important. So I went ahead and parsed it all out and thought, well, let's go ahead and build a drop-down list too to search it. So now I can filter not only by zones, but by individual zone, look at the counter I'm interested in for a particular zone, such as my RPZ script sites. And if I want to add that to it, I would add it to the counter. Now I've added some double duplicate checks and things so to ensure the integrity of the data here. So that turned out to be very helpful, and then clearing the filters, we can go back to the normal results there. Now, so I'm going to extend it. Again, leave me some comments if you're interested in either VB.net and maybe some of the technology behind this, like the virtual list views, setting up double buffering and things like that, and or for DNS statistics, because again, I'm going to build this out to be a full-blown application potentially, and start from here as a base, working forward with the alerting and adding menus and tabs, and really, again, expanding on the product. So if this is something you're interested in looking at, let me know, and I can hopefully help you out. And I'll start breaking down the code, too, for those in the VB.net, and they can separate the two and kind of go down different paths for learning here, if that's of interest. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope this is quick enough, and I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. I'm going to try to finish up a couple other scripting projects this morning, maybe another few 1 or 2 minute videos to finish up on some ideas, but I may just do some things over the weekend and go from there. So anyway, again, thanks for joining and have a great day.